Health equals the lack of disease. If you're not sick, you're healthy. We need to stop talking about health in this arbitrary subjective context. It needs context or we cannot discuss it adequately. If you are chronically sick, then most treatments these days will include exercise. One of the most effective treatments for a wide assortment of diseases, ailments is exercise. Exercise improves health outcomes the most in this respect. We use it to treat depression, cancer, high cholesterol, high blood pressure, diabetes, etc., etc. Nutrition can have an influence too, but the effects are smaller and take longer to take effect. If you're already sick, changing your diet won't have nearly the effect that adding exercise will. Obviously, acute illnesses like the flu, virus, colds, etc., exercise likely can't be done or shouldn't be done anyway depending on the type and the sickness. If we're not talking about actual health and this idea of fitness or wellness, then we have to decide what matters to well-being. Good nutrition merely reduces the risk or probabilities of getting sick. For instance, eating more vegetables may reduce the probability of you getting cancer, but most diseases are heavily subject to chance. Right place, right time. Or rather, wrong place, wrong time. Cancer is one such disease most people mistakenly believe nutrition can dramatically change. Nearly 2/3 RDS of all cancers have no relationship to nutrition. Many illnesses are like this but not all. Obesity is a contributing factor to many illnesses like diabetes or high blood pressure but is not necessarily specific to nutrition or exercise. It's an accumulation of too much energy stored in a manner that disrupts biologically function. Changes in both are ideal solutions. Obesity increases risk, and a fit person with obesity will be better off than an obese person that just eats better. Exercise has a more dramatic effect on health in the absence of weight change. Generally speaking, exercise will have a more dramatic effect on health outcomes. Dramatic health effects from nutritional changes are generally the result of weight loss rather than specifically the foods consumed. Though you have to eat certain foods in certain quantities to avoid nutrient deficiency, which is effectively an illness and thus unhealthy. Exercise won't do a much better job of preventing many illnesses necessarily though. I had pneumonia in 2017 and my appendix removed in 2015 despite being fit, strong, low body fat and eating well. Everyone around me wondered what the hell happened because we assume young and fit means never gets sick, for some reason. It doesn't work like that. No one avoids sickness just because they are fit. Does quality of life matter? Meaning the ability to get around well, carry groceries, not be in chronic pain, be able to help a friend move a couch, maybe have sex standing up, etc. If that's what we're talking about, then exercise hands down contributes more to quality of life. Is it strength or is it how our stomach feels? Exercise for the former, nutrition for the latter. If your quality of life is impeded by gastrointestinal stress, nutrition is more effective for your health than exercise. If your quality of life is impeded by an inability to do the things you love to do, exercise will likely have a bigger impact. It's all context dependent and there is no clear answer. There are many facets to well-being and well-being is individual. Exercise will likely have a bigger impact than what food you eat, without weight body fat changes, on cardiometabolic risk factors, but the foods you eat can always be a direct source of one known illness, nutrient deficiency.